Right, good morning. Another day, another field. The cars finished up here yesterday, and they're actually out there in the next field down there. But it's going quite well. We're just putting in the rye and the chicory and the clover and a bit of lucerne or alfalfa. But we're just no-tilling it straight in. I'm using the semi-auto planter now. It plants a little bit, how can I say, so it doesn't, the coulters and the tines go through the grass a lot smoother, a lot easier. They don't make such a rough the old stuff up, and there's a lot of old grass that survived, so you know there's a lot of old ryegrass and chicory and clover left here, so I don't want to use a rough planter because it's going to damage the old stuff. You know, and I am planting chicory, ryegrass and clover and lucerne, so I mean it's the same stuff that's already there that I'm planting. I'm just basically topping it up, so I want to use a plant that's going to do as little damage in this field as possible. So that's my semi-auto. You can see we're just no-tilling through the residual of the old grass. It looks a little bit dirty here. I guess it's just because the ground's a little bit wet, so it's kind of looking worse than what it is. Maybe I should just stop quick and show you guys what it looks like close up. I was just hanging on, I just wanted to show quickly this. So you can see.
Yeah, I see it's good.
You see them?
Yeah, these ones. These ones. See?
Yeah, the ryegrass. You can see the ryegrass. You probably won't see the clover and the alfalfa because it's like the seed is.
These ones.
The seed is tiny.
Yeah, ryegrass.
But there's a ryegrass seed at the end of Moses' finger. But if you look at it, we're just no-tilling it very lightly into the surface. It's probably about, if I stick my fingers in the hole, it's about that deep. So not putting the seed too deep. What happens is if you look on the back of the drill, the ryegrass is coming out the back here. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys will be able to see that. It's difficult to get. Okay, that's where the ryegrass seed will come out and it'll fall basically behind right into this little gap here.
Okay, it's come out this way.
Yeah, I'm just making a video, Moses. That's why I'm showing.
Okay.
So I can show someone.
Okay, show someone.
Yeah. And then the fine seed is coming down these tubes. Down these tubes, and these tubes are just basically stuck in there, and it falls out here, and it's just falling on the side over here. The fine seed. I don't want the fine seed to go too deep because it mustn't be as deep as the ryegrass. So when you're planting fine seed and ryegrass together, you want your ryegrass a little bit deeper, which is why I was using this planter. The other planter, the HSN, also it only has one box, and all the seed has to basically go in quite deep, and I'm a bit worried about the alfalfa and the clover and the chicory because I've got that in this box, and you can see that basically just comes down through those pipes down and then just sprinkling on the side there. And then the ryegrass seed, which is in here in this main box, it's coming down these tubes, going down, goes through into here, and basically comes out the bottom in the groove. So your grass seed is going a little bit deeper. The front box over there is a fertilizer box, but we're not putting any fert in. As I say, we're not going to put any fert in. What we'll do...
Wait, I want to check this pipe.
Okay, yes, Moses. What we're going to do is, I'll just do a folio feed of about 9 units of nitrogen through a boom spray.
Okay, we can start.
Okay, thanks, Moses. So we folio feed. When we put on nitrogen, we put on a little bit through a folio feed. We don't want it actually to come into contact with our soil, so we don't use granular fertilizer. So we just do a light folio feed on the leaves, and we've had quite good results with that. And if we want to do a heavier dose, we usually use chicken manure and stuff, and then we put on a lot of compost and manure and stuff. But it's going quite good. You can see that's to the right is all pretty much planted all the way to that tree line, and then we've got to go to the left to there to those trees. It's pretty, the plant is just so narrow. It's only a 2 meter wide planter, but I've got Moses on the back. He's helping me. He's just keeping an eye on things there. You know, which it helps to have eyes on the back of the plant in these places where I can't see in there, and he keeps an eye on it. He gets to keep an eye on the seed. It's got a really tiny fine seed box, so that gets empty really quickly. So yeah, no, it's going good.